Hey guys, Doc. Hold on. This is going to be a little bit weird. I've been dealing with thunderstorms every other day. We've lost 20 trees. I was up at 3 a.m. Power company was driving down my road back here, running generators, losing power. So it's been kind of a crazy day. I've been shooting video, but I haven't had time to edit it. It's been nuts. So here's what I'm going to do. Instead of trying to make a 30, 45 long minute video, I'm going to break this up into a series. Hit subscribe because I guarantee you'll miss some of these if you're not a subscriber. First, what am I going to do? The garden has been abandoned. We've had 60-mile-an-hour winds come through, and all these indeterminate tomatoes have all blown over. The good witch is coming over. She's going to start working on that and straighten it up. She's got at least 2 or 3 days work up there. My new inverter generator finally came in. Thunderstorm stopped them from delivering it last time, so now it finally came in. I'll put that together. I'll show you that. Land clearing. We're going to have this corner over here taken out to open up that pond view. About 80 trees. That's going to be a big project. I'll put that on. Then I'm going to give you updates on the lawn. So that front area that I did that weed kill for the goosegrass, I'll give you an update on that. I'll show you the back. Shorter little videos, but I figure this is going to be kind of rough. I'm just not going to do a whole bunch of editing on this video today. I'm just going to kind of let it roll so you can sort of see what we're doing. In other words, I set up a camera while we're out there working. And if you want to watch it, watch it. Like I said, there isn't a damn thing on TV now. So anyways, here we go. So look who finally showed up. So the good witch is here today and we're doing catch up. So I've had thousands of dollars worth of tree damage on the property. My tree guy's been here. This place has been ignored. You had family surgery, a knee replacement. Someone had knee replacement, so she was taken care of. She's been gone for almost 2 weeks. So this place has just been abandoned, and we've had 2 severe thunderstorms. We had 60-mile-an-hour winds come through this place. And here's what happened. These are indeterminate tomatoes, and they were growing up. The wind came and basically folded everything over. Not smart. We learned next year we're going to actually do cages and then our twine to keep them from doing this so we can take them up higher. And we did that last year at the year before we actually had them way up.
I had like 12-foot tall tomato plants, and I was real proud.
Because we plant indeterminate here because we have such a long growing season. Matter of fact, I'll show you the second generation of plantings that we're doing, that if we don't have a frost, we can grow all the way into November here.
Easy.
And then we can actually shift over to some like greens, like kales and spinach and stuff like that. So, but let's give them an example. Let's find an example of a long vine that we can sort of just pull up and hold. Now this is a good, grab this one right here. So this thing, if we come up here, pull it out here. I mean, look at that. So there's a perfect example. That's an indeterminate vine, and it's going all the way up here, and that's what we need to get it up higher. Now, I am going to tell you one thing that we were kind of surprised about. Now, we had a lot of blight run through here. So we had a lot of yellow leaves, but all of a sudden they're gone, and we don't have a lot of that yellow leaf. We have dead brown and then green. So the top of these plants, and Jess was amazed too, but look at this, all baby tomatoes, all flowers. The top, what'd you say? You said, I'm so proud of them.
I'm so proud of them. I've never, we've always had them die off after the blight and had to replant. So the fact that they have decided to just trek on through.
So what we did look at all the little birdies. Sorry. What we did was with the peppers in here, we came back with the rest of our dirt booster compost. We hit them real hard with that dirt booster compost. And man, our pepper plants, we pulled 60 green peppers
Those
2 weeks ago.
Tripled in size since the last time I saw them.
And every plant has 15 to 20 green peppers. We're having to tie them up so they don't snap off. The tomato plants have come back to life. And so we're going to see if we can just let them continue. But I want to show you the next generation while she starts on this. All right, so here's what we're doing. Here's some experimentation stuff we're doing. Sweet potatoes. I ordered some slips. They look like sticks. Planted them, kept them a little bit watered, and guess what we have now? We have sweet potatoes. So hey, where are you? Oh, she popped up. What happened last year when we planted the sweet potatoes over there?
Oh, the deer ate everything.
Yeah, the deer came by and just ate everything. This is a fall planting of tomatoes. These are heat and disease tolerant hybrids. So I've got these planted over here. The cucumbers, they got diseased out and heat stressed out. So we took them from over here, we've put them over here, and now we've got cucumbers ready to come up here. The beans are over there, and the beans, same thing, heat stress and disease. So we replanted a whole bunch of different types of beans just to see what comes up. I also want to make a space for some spinach, lettuce, and kale. So I'm kind of debating whether I'd rather have that in here, maybe turn this into a big green section in here and just grow greens in here. So I'm debating that in my mind. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. But I'm just glad she's back, because this is going to take forever, man, because these indeterminate vines, I mean, you just don't understand. So look at this plant. Well, this plant comes up, bends over, and then comes back up again. So I can't even get in here. Look at that. See what I'm talking about? Look at that. And that's where it needs to be. It needs to be up high, away from that mess down there. So let me ask you this. Do you want me to go through here and tie up tight strings for you?
That would be beneficial, and if they could kind of sandwich.
If they could sandwich.
Where it's like 2 at the same height, 1 on either side.
So you could just pull it.
So I can open them, because that's how I had it down here.
Okay.
And that's actually,
so why don't I do
down
this?
here has been easy to lift them, but up here it's been harder.
So what she's saying is we basically want to crisscross these lines so that we can open them up, bring the plant up in between these indeterminate vines, and have it sort of hold the plant. I didn't spray my boots for red ants and chiggers.
A little staggered, but not much, so that it gave me the ability to kind of still weave them back in if they fell out.
So maybe this one you're talking about?
Both of them need a friend. Gives it a nice little hug and keeps everybody up where we want them.
Real healthy greenery on top with all these little flowers and baby tomatoes in here that we think the tomatoes will actually sort of overcome this blight thing. It's just crazy how the blight, normally it's yellow leaves with brown spots on them and it takes over the whole plant. That's gone. And there's 2 stages. There's dead brown leaves and then there's healthy green plant. So I think what happened is the drought sort of suffocated out the blight and fungus. And now that we're getting rain in here, now all of a sudden we're coming back up. So who knows? If we can get these plants up and get air into them and let them breathe, I think we'll have we've already got a second crop already coming out.
Probably get a third.
Yeah. And then even if we lose these, now we've started a more manageable sized tomato garden for the fall. Because this is a little out of control. All right, so we've gone from a tangled mess here. Now this is nice and airy. This looks great. Man, what a difference, huh?
Oh yeah.
But almost all this brown is gone now. She's taken off all this brown crap. Everything is lifted up. Lots of airflow. Let me grab a camera. This is what we're dealing with. This is what we're dealing with as of before, okay? So it's all crowded, all these vines are hanging down, and we've got all this dead crap in here. Here's the after. Isn't that great? My garden has missed the good witch so much. And the girls were happy too. The girls were happy to see her as usual.
You could use just some at like this level.
Okay.
Because there's some of these guys that aren't quite tall enough.
All right.
That are still droopy on me. About here.
So let me show you the goal here. It's really strange. I've never really had this happen where you have a real bunch of blight move in and you assume you're going to lose all your tomatoes. Then a drought moves in and the blight dies off and the tomato plant comes back. It's actually kind of cool. So this is, again, this is what we're looking like. All the plants look like this, okay? What she's doing. So now these are all opened up. All the dead crap is gone. They're nice coming up high. Man, it's just all brand new fruit. It's just a whole bunch of brand new crop up here. All kinds of new flowers. I'm really happy with thing right here about having this. I want to have dinner tonight, okay? Aren't those gorgeous? Come up here, pick what I need for the night, and that's why we're going to cut back on some of this stuff. I want to get some tomatoes for my salad, and some. I'm going to make a chicken parmesan tonight using fresh tomatoes and green peppers. Should be pretty good. So, all right. So I came up and grabbed some produce for tonight's dinner. I'm going to make chicken parmesan with fresh tomatoes and peppers. I don't know if you can see behind me, but right there, some babies. I have babies all around here. Some babies right here watching me garden. And they're pretty tolerant. They just sit there and they watch me and check out Doc every so often. Wait, what's Doc doing? Is he picking some more peppers and tomatoes? Hey, girls. Hey, girls. Pretty cool. It is kind of a nice thing. Be able to walk up here and watch the deer, have them watch me, and pick some fresh vegetables and go down and cook some chicken parmesan. I'm out of here. I'm tired.